I'm just a couple of miles away from the Copper Mountain Resort. And supposedly now it's legal to camp because you can at least claim you're camping on the river and you're not camping on copper. That's at least what somebody up at the top of the hill today told us. I don't really think that's accurate. I don't think it's right, because this is why. You think about Copper Mountain, the resort is operating on a lease granted by the United States Forest Service as administered by the United States Department of Agriculture. All right, so for commercial purposes, you know, they're able to install ski lifts and run their little cats and the slopes, keeping those clear. So it's just like it's on leased land. It's on leased land that's owned by the public. It's hard holding that camera sometimes, man. It's heavy. Anyway, so it's always a conflict of interest. Public land, they're using it commercially for recreational purposes. I don't know if they don't want people like hiking up the ski slopes and these sorts of things because they have a capital investment through the infrastructure that they've placed on the mountainside. And of course, because this is America, there's probably like $1.5 million like litigation and like insurance issues. I didn't pay Copper to ride their chairlift to the top. I didn't agree to any terms and conditions as I'm walking through their leased property. It's interesting too, right? Because I'm on a national scenic trail, Colorado Trail, right? It's maintained Colorado Trail Foundation. It's a separate entity. But then there's the Continental Divide, what do they call it? The Coalition? But they manage what is a national scenic trail, designated and protected by an act of Congress. So, there's a lot of conflict going on. I think the thing that's got me thinking a lot about this conflict is I saw a report yesterday about Customs and Border Patrol demolishing a corridor through the Coronado National Monument. I was there Thanksgiving of last year. It's beautiful. There's nothing that separates Arizona from Mexico, aside from like some barbed wire. But the land is really rugged, you know? It's a national scenic trail. It's not a straight shot. It's scenic in nature. And a scenic hike means you're going up and over mountains. It means it's brutal. All right, you got to work for that scenery. But so that's got me thinking about it, you know. Using illegal funds directed from the military to build a border wall through Coronado National Monument, administered by the Department of the Interior. It's part of the Parks Program. It's part of the National Parks Program. Tell you what, maybe something about going on that rant. Just walking up this valley. It's just get me all shook, man. It's got me all emotional and shit. It's just overwhelming, you know. I don't know about God or none of that. There's something real wild goes on out here. Change you forever. All right. I'm gonna fucking get my shit together. It's intense, man. For real. Look at that. Look at that. You don't feel something passing through something like this, man. I don't know what's wrong with you. Good morning. It's the 12th of July, the 10th day hiking. Yeah, we camped here in this little basin, I think just over Searle Pass. But I was coming over the pass and kind of looking around in the trees, and there wasn't any really like promising camping. And I think the last campground in the trees that I saw wasn't going to be any more sheltered than it was in this basin. I did expect to see a couple of other people here, and so I did run into them. The MEV crew all posted up here in the grass, and they convinced me that it was going to be quite nice this morning, which it is. I was a little hesitant to camp above tree line about 12,000 feet, but as the sun was setting, the wind started to die down. It was really pleasant last night. About 17 miles from Tennessee Pass. I'm going to try to get as close there, if not there, see if I can get into Leadville. I'm feeling tired, so I think I'm going to go into Leadville, take a zero. Careful, bro. Careful. Easy now. Look at this. Sinkhole. Oh my gosh. What? Look how deep this is. Oh my goodness. Dude, what? All right. All right, I'm going there and then I'm hopping. Ready? Hop, hop. Ah! It's not too bad. Oh well. You know, sometimes you're just gonna fall in the mud. What a heck of a morning, huh? Well, finally got back down to tree line, just right here at the edge of it. Had a little snack, which consisted of a handful out of every Ziploc in my possession. Marmot back there charged me. I think he was going to try to steal my food. I had to act all crazy, scared away with that hiking pole. Marmot! He's over there in the bushes, hanging out where I expelled liquid. Should be making my way down to Camp Hale and then to Tennessee Pass. What's been cool about the Colorado Trail is that even through tree line, you get spit out into these big open meadows. You know, you get spit out into this big open meadow and start getting inspired. Start going full Julie Andrews. You know, feeling you're kind of inspired, like you're gonna go fight some Nazis. And then the mountain bike's like kind of blows by.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey. And I see some guy with the rifle who's like out here just shooting some invasive ground squirrel. So there you go. You know, you never know what you're gonna get out here. Every day is such an adventure. Just starting to sprinkle a little bit. Trying to get off this dirt road, and I'm like, is this it? I don't know. I can't find the sign or anything else like that. And that's because the sign has been knocked over and it's just lying on the ground all sad. We're here in one of the rooms in Camp Hale, I believe it's called. The 10th Mountain Division did their training, their alpine high altitude training in this area during World War II. There's still a lot of infrastructure that exists. As you can imagine, there's just a lot of trash. You know, just riding on the walls. Like this one. I like this one. I don't know what it is. The Wrong Way Gang. Yeah. Wrong Way Gang was here at one point. Sometime after the 10th Mountain Division abandoned all this stuff. So, you know. I got to this place where the like former 10th Mountain, it was like that sign that said like don't touch anything because you're gonna blow up. So I went to make a deposit. I just touched a little piece of metal. It was like running down the hill. I thought it was gonna detonate. But luckily enough, I'm still alive. So a couple miles out of Leadville, Tennessee Pass. Really everything since descending tree line, you know, just seeing a lot of evidence of previous human activity. Development, infrastructure, changes to the natural landscape. It's been a great day today. 10 days straight hiking though. Takes a lot out of me. I was thinking about going all the way into Leadville. I'm less than a mile from Tennessee Pass. After talking with another hiker, just decided it was probably just better to hang out here, just try to narrow in tomorrow. So right now I'm just kind of hanging out in the tent because it's very buggy and the mosquitoes were getting me. Got a little bit of foot care to do. Just around the corner there's some old historical kilns. There's been a lot of quote historical artifacts here in this section. So I think I'm just gonna eat some dinner, go kind of check those out and watch the sunset. Thanks, Colorado Trail.